Welcome back, everybody, to another. Actually, I shouldn't say a number. Another number. Fuck, I'm already half in the bag, chap. Welcome to the first ever annual, but not last, Smoking Room Podcast Halloween edition. Happy Halloween, motherfuckers. How we doing? What's going on, soul? And how's everybody else doing? Sorry we're running a little bit late, but what else is due, eh? Just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna do one more thing.
His name's Asimov,
and then we're gonna get right into the show here, okay?
There's no beef in here. So you wouldn't really call it bell peppers and beef now, would you?
Yes, I would.
Well, it's not!
It is when you're broke.
Sorry, chat. Just 1 quick second, and then we're gonna get right into it. What's going on? Welcome, guys. Someone legit. Clomp94, Beef Mode. Welcome. Dope Makeup. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed with it today. I had somebody else, like I sent them money to pick it up, and it didn't go on the way it usually does. The blue, I didn't actually get blue makeup. It was like these pastel pencil things or whatever. And they were very weird. Welcome, LaGuardia91. Should be 1 second here, guys. Sorry, I'm fucking running behind as usual, but we're going to get right into it here. We've got some questions from you guys, the audience, people in my Discord, which, by the way, if you're not already a part of the Discord, type ! Discord in the chat. And the bot will give you all the links that you need to follow to stay tuned on more Dirty Wolf madness. Give me 1 second here, chat. Boom. We're going to post that like that. And then we're going to go. Fuck, I can't do that like that, can I?
What's cooking?
Special bell peppers and beef.
There we go. All right, chat. We're all caught up, and what's going on? Welcome to episode 7, the first ever, but not last, the Smoking Room Podcast Halloween edition. Give me 1 second here. Just realized we don't have. Oh, wrong thing again. What am I doing? There we go. It's the podcast. Welcome. This is the Halloween special where I have invited everybody. If you're part of the Discord, you can come on for a 5 or so minute segment. Hang on. I'm gonna shrink the chat box just for the podcast. I don't want to totally get rid of it, but we're gonna put it up here. You know, you can come on, ask a Halloween themed or horror themed question. You can just show off your costume. You know, we've got some pictures that viewers have submitted. Mind you, not a lot of people were submitting pictures, so I let them just throw in dupes. So we're gonna judge those near the end of the podcast. And yeah, man, we're gonna chill out, have a good time, or more. Like, you can have more than 5 minutes. That's fine. I got a whole 90-minute bit planned. The podcast isn't even 90 minutes. I want to start. Soul wants to go first, so we're gonna have my man Soul Unscripted join us here first. As the first guest, we're going to check out his costume. I had a little sneak peek earlier. I seen he was live. I almost wasn't going to go in because I didn't want to spoil it, but I wanted to show my boy some support. So I look like Cesar Romero Joker who wouldn't shave. Yeah, I'm more of just clown tonight. We're not really Joker. We're just clown because it's not It didn't turn out really the way I wanted it to. The fucking red's leaking. The blue didn't stick. It's kind of weird. But hey, it's the best we could do, all right? I'm a little broke this year, but, you know. All right, guys. Also, cheers, everybody. Make sure to drink responsibly tonight if you are partaking like myself. But also a little bit irresponsibly at the same time. You know, let's get drunk, play some Among Us later. Have a good fucking time, right? Cheers. All right, let's get this Discord rolling. We're going to get Soul Unscripted in here first. Soul is in the live channel. I'm going to join him now. We're going to pause the music and go on in and see what's going on. Oh, shit, I'm on push to talk. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Voice and video. Let's just do voice activity. Bada boom. There, did it save? Yeah, there we go. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Now I can hear him. Hang on, chat. We're gonna get Soul on the screen. Boom. There we go. There we go. Welcome. Wait, that ain't Soul. That's Miles Morales.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
There we go. Chat, can you hear him good?
Can you hear me, chat? Everything's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty good here. I'll turn you up just a little bit there.
Cool.
And we'll do this a little bit. What's going on? Welcome, Miles Morales, to the Smoking Room Podcast. First, we got Owen Wilson, guys.
Wow.
And now we've got Miles Morales. Look at this. We're moving up in the world.
Yeah, you know it.
What's going on, Soul? What's your plans for tonight? You gonna hit a Halloween party? I know you just finished your stream.
No, I'm chilling out. You know, I'll probably stream a little later. I got some company coming through, so we're gonna chill out. You know.
Oh, nice.
Relax.
Rock and roll. So did you want to present us with a Halloween question/topic to talk about, or did you want me to use one of my Discord ones we got?
I actually have a question for you.
Perfect. Let's hear it.
Okay. So, if you had to live in any of the horror universes, right? Whether it be like Jason or Freddy's universe or Michael Myers, which universe would you do and why?
Oh, shit. That's a good question. Chat, I want you guys to post your answers to this question in the chat as well. Hang on. I'm going to move the chat box a little bit out of the way. Let's put it up here. Shit, that's going to give me a minute here. Why don't you, while I'm thinking about it, do you have one that you would pick already?
I think I would go with The Ring, only because I think I can beat her.
Yeah?
I can give her the hands and call it a day. Like, I'm Miles Morales. Can't nobody touch me. You know what I'm saying? I think I'd win that fight.
You could web that well up or whatever the fuck she crawls out of.
I would.
Yeah.
Stick it right back in that joint, and then
like that
give it a 1-2, and then call it a day.
See, fuck, dude, this is a really hard one to choose. I think I would almost pick Jason because what's the chances you're going to that summer camp, right? I mean, I'm probably good, but if you did, dude, that motherfucker is slow. Not only that, all the people in those movies are dumb as hell. They only don't get away because they're the most Pepega people on the planet. So I think I can confidently say that I would probably survive Jason. Now, Freddy, I don't want no part of that shit. That motherfucker lives in your dreams.
Yeah, no shot. I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that at all.
Clomp94 says, Michael Myers, I feel like best chance of survival. Michael Myers, he is slow like Jason, and he's a tank, but he comes back every Halloween, year after year.
Like, I'm right. Like, at least with The Ring, you can stick her up in the... And she's there for a minute, you know?
Yeah.
Even if she gets off, you can just stick her back up there, you know?
Yeah, Michael Myers will walk right out of that shit, dude. Especially Rob Zombie Michael Myers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, no. Because Halloween, I like to celebrate. How can you celebrate if you're like, oh, shit, dude. It's that time of the year again where that fucking psychopath in a fucking, overall's going to chase me around the goddamn neighborhood again.
Yeah,
probably kill my girlfriend because secretly we all know Michael Myers is a big incel. He always goes for the naked women first in those movies.
He does. I give him that.
Facts. Damn, well, that was a good one. I like that. Thank you so much, Sold. You
No
got
problem.
any other ones? Or you want? I got one here that we could go over together if you wanted.
Sure,
Before
I'm down.
we went
down.
into it. Because I think this one would be a good one here. What's Clomp 94 asked? Actually no, let's go with this one. The evolution of costumes throughout the years.
I think the evolution they're getting more and more better as time goes on, because I just remember, back in the day, you see the animatronic things and you see the people they weren't as creative now. Now with the bloom of the internet and how you can Google things and even the actual professionals, with the amount of technology that we have now, they're getting way better with costumes.
True.
Like I love it. I love it.
That's very true. Yeah, it's I agree, and I also think like it's cool. Like I didn't really like look at like what kids' costumes are nowadays, but I know like
Right.
so like last year I handed out candy with my because I was living with my grandpa, helping take care of him, and
Right.
Like my boss, actually my moderator Demo, they came over and his kids like they were dressed up like anime characters. It was fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
That's legit.
You didn't see much of that back in the day,
Right.
like they were My Hero Academia and shit like that. So I
Okay.
think that was really cool. And the Transformers costumes, Clomp says,
Oh,
true.
yeah.
And with
True.
sites like what's that thing like Etsy or whatever, like all those like craft, those little things like Pinterest.
Right.
People building those like homemade Transformers. I had a buddy who had kids there, and his wife built a badass Bumblebee costume for their kid the one year out of like cardboard boxes and shit.
That's lit.
And he could like get down, and if he folded a certain way, he looked like the car, and then when he got back up, he was the robot, right?
Yeah, people. I'm telling you, man, it's just the way that people are now more creative than they were back in the day. Like I would have never thought of that as a child. Like I was trying to be
Yeah.
Dracula.
It-
I was a vampire all day. It's
Yeah.
easy. Put the cape on, give me the plastic fangs. That's it. I'm good.
Well, and not only, I won't even just say the evolution of where costumes came. The cool part is, I think, the evolution of costumes as you grow older. Because if you're a
Yeah.
person like both of us, that you still like to dress up as an adult,
Yeah.
we're all big kids at heart.
Yeah.
The different things that you can find and do is kind of cool as you go through the years. Like I have a pirate costume that unfortunately I lost the gigantic fake cock for, but man, let me tell you, was it fun going to the bar one year as a pirate with a cock hanging to your ankles and you're just whipping this thing around. You couldn't really go out trick-or-treating with that. The old folks
No,
might not
no
approve, but
Right.
there's just fun, cool things you can do, and like couples
Right.
costumes and all that shit, right? So
Yep. That's legit. Like it's just fun times, man. People, if you forget how to be a kid or just to enjoy yourself and don't want to get dressed up, man, I don't know what to tell you. It's fun to do. It's Halloween.
Well, that's why I love Halloween, man. It who my moderator. Wait till you see what I keep bugging him. I'm gonna bug him again. I don't think he posted it for the contest, but this dude, he spent like 2 weeks making this mask like Hollywood style. Wait till chat sees this. It'll be in the Discord. I'm gonna make him post it, and y'all gonna be
ready to
blown
do that.
away.
I'm ready to see that.
With the
Ready to see that.
prosthetics and makeup, the things like just even people at home can do. Like I dated a girl a couple years ago who was into that. She did a costume. She had a nail coming out of her nose and this and that, and it looks like real shit. It looks legit. It's crazy.
That's crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
that's legit.
Well, Soul, thank you so much for coming, man.
No problem.
I don't know if you want to stick around for a bit more. If you want to go and get out of that mask, I understand.
I'm gonna get out the mask because I got when I get back. So I gotta take the gloves off. I can't game with the gloves on.
Oh yeah, I was wondering
So-
that too. I saw that. I was like, oh man, he's got the commitment because he's still wearing the gloves. Because I know,
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes I can't even wear my ring when I'm playing certain games on controllers. Fucks me up. So,
Right. It's gonna mess me up. So I'm gonna get out of there. Chat. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully y'all have some better costumes than me. And y'all like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get out there and get up here and talk. We want to see y'all. Chat.
Yeah,
We wanna
man.
see y'all.
Come on in. Don't be shy, guys. Nah, man, you look great. It's fucking killer costume.
it.
Everybody thank
Appreciate it.
Miles Morales, the real Miles Morales, for coming on. And all you, crackheads out there and shit, don't be breaking the law tonight. Web your ass up and leave you buck naked hanging from the pole for the police to get, or worse.
Definitely will. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Have a good one.
No problem. All right, man.
That was Soul Unscripted, chat. Everybody claps in the chat for Soul Unscripted. The guy's such a stand-up guy, man. He's always coming on the podcast, providing us with some quality conversation. What a great question he asked as well. Again, that's twitch.tv/ I'm going to put it in the chat right now. twitch.tv/Soul Unscripted, and you can find all his other socials there on his page. Hit him up, man. The guy is awesome. I spelled Twitch wrong. Fuck, I noticed that link's wrong. Ignore that, chat. Here we go. Let me do this again. Twitch. It's hard to type right now the way I'm dressed up. Twitch.tv/Soul Unscripted. There we go. Claps. No, so for claps, do this, chat. Capital C-L-A-P. Not only the C is a capital, and then look at it. Should work. See that? It's clapping. Put some claps, put some hearts, put it all in the chat for your man, Soul Unscripted. Great part-time co-host. I love it. 1 second, chat. And what a great question, dude. That was awesome. See, he's always coming up with them cool questions like that. I used to come up with shit like that now, and I'm just too stoned now or something, you know? No, but no, that was great. All right. Who's next? Who wants to be next? We can take another person next, or I can answer the one by myself. What do you guys want? Who wants to come on next? Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Type in the chat. If you're not in the Discord yet, spam !Discord in the chat. It will give you all the links. Make sure to click them all, follow them all, like them all, especially the Twitter, guys. See that one down there? Twitter.com/@DirtyWolfPro. Twitter.com/@DirtyWolfPro. Go there, follow, like all the tweets, retweet them all, comment on them all. Go to the YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, and tell me how handsome I am. Thank you. All right, Pretty wants to come in next. Pretty, go to the general channel in the Discord. Some people aren't all going to come on in costume. I don't know if he's still down, if Clomp's going to come just into the voice. And, yeah, ask another Halloween question. Spicy Halloween questions with Dirty Wolf and the boys. And girls, because guess what, chat? We do have a female coming on. Her name is Pretty. She constantly kills me in Among Us. But that's okay. We're still going to allow her on the podcast tonight. That's right, guys. Don't be spamming about feet pics or anything inappropriate. I will ban you. And, yeah, let's see her costume. You're going to see years of her costumes because she's one of the main ones that posted in the Discord, which is fine. I'm not laughing because I'm just... Not many people posted, so I had to tell people, fuck, post multiple years. I don't give a shit. I didn't post multiple years because I literally am the Joker every year, chat. I do have a picture of my pirate costume. I'll find it. But, fuck, dude, it's so far down on my phone. Give me a second, chat. I'll find it after. Fuck, I kind of want to find that now because I do want to post that. Alright. We're just waiting for Pretty. Pretty. Yeah, do it up, Beef. Do it up. I have a good house. Alright, yeah, save it for when you come in the voice, Clump. Alright, give me a second here. It's gonna fucking take me 10 years to find it. She's waiting. She's not in there. Oh, now she is.
Waiting room, General.
There you go. So then you just gotta put on a video and share camera.
Can I get an introduction?
Okay, hang on. I'll give you an intro. Let me get it all ready first. Hang on. All right, guys. All right. Hang on. All right, boys. Calm down. No awoogas in the chat. Okay, calm down. All right. Wait, how do I go full screen? There we go. Okay. Introducing the most suspicious crewmate in Among Us. The second best killer besides me. What the fuck is that? You stole my costume. And you did it better than me. Why are you muted? Oh, there you go.
Talking.
There you go. I know. And yours looks better than mine. That's not fair. What is this, chat? I'm being memed. Mods banner right now. Mods. She's sus. Guys, I saw Pretty vent in medbay. Vote her out right now. Okay, vote her out. All right, no, that's good. That's a good job. Well, your thing keeps muting.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking.
Okay, there you go. It keeps cutting out for some reason. Here, hang on. Let me pause the music. Okay. No, that's a good job. Now
Makeup is cancer.
It's what?
It's cancer.
Yeah, this is what I deal with like every month.
When I put it on, my face was like burning.
Yeah, wait till you take it off. You're gonna break out because I always do. My neck goes nuts.
Very bad skin. You know me in the chat. You know that.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually have blue makeup. I had pastel, and it sucks. All right. No, Baldwin. No.
What's he? I can't
He didn't.
see.
He didn't say anything. I can't repeat it. Mods, ban that comment. Delete it. No, I actually have to. There we go. Yeah. Okay. What's your question for us, Pretty?
I have a few. I don't know if you wanna. Let's start light. They're kind of like would you rather or like.
Oh,
okay.
would you rather's?
Not really. Some of them are. This
Okay.
one. Start with if you were a ghost, who would you haunt?
Oh. Fuck. Whoever is the next person whoever kills me in Among Us first round tonight.
So me.
Probably, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I didn't get imposter at all last night. I was mad.
I only did twice. Or once,
Okay.
actually.
Here, if you were a necrophiliac
Oh my god.
celebrity, would you dig up?
No, cringe. Next question. I don't even think I can answer that within the TOS.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing. Would you rather know when or how you're gonna die?
Okay, that's a good one. Chat, you guys answer this one too. Would you rather know when or how? Wait, what? Klomp says Sean Connery died today. Rest in peace. That's terrible. When or how? Dude, I don't know, man. That's a fucky one. I have to think about it cuz like I think both would suck. I'd rather know neither to be honest.
That's not the question.
I know. Fuck. When or how? Probably how.
Well, you can't avoid it.
I know. But I wouldn't want to know when because that'd be even worse.
Okay. How long do you think you'd last in a horror movie?
Oh, that depends which horror movie. Because some of them I think I would win for sure. No shot. Easy clap. And then other ones, nah, I'm fucked.
I think I would die first every time.
I could agree with that. Actually, it depends who the group is.
I also think Klomp would die first.
No, I'm not going to lie. I think you would outlive Apple 22 most of the time.
No, I'm protecting him.
Oh.
He's hiding-
Oh, that's why you die first, because he's supposed to go that he sacrificed. I gotcha. And then Baldwin would outsmart them every time because he's played Friday the 13th like more for 1,000 hours.
Gosh.
Jay even just says, I'd be shit in a horror movie situation. It depends which one for me, right? Like, it depends which horror movie. Because, like I said earlier, like, Jason, I don't think I'd be that scared of. Halloween, I would just drive to the next state. But if we're talking, like, I don't know, what's an extreme one, chat? Like Human Centipede, I would just, like, somehow try to genetically kill myself. Just be like, oh, no, I don't want to... My consciousness is fading to black. Baldwin92 says, I'd end up being the killer. Twist. True. Probably true.
He probably is one right now.
You never trust the bald guy with glasses. Beef Mode series. Beef Mode says Resident Evil series would suck to be one of. And yeah, I'd probably be fucked in Resident Evil.
I remember watching those movies as a kid and like being actually scared of like public.
The regular zombies, I think I could survive, but once you get the zombie dogs and the nemesis and all this crazy shit, nah, no shot. Like, they're jumping off of frighters and shit like that.
Did you play Until Dawn?
No, I don't like horror games.
That's like the only one.
I played Resident Evil 2 on stream and got extreme anxiety after Mr. X chased me and I couldn't play it anymore.
I didn't play Until Dawn. Me and Clomp played it.
Not Taylor says the idea of being stuck in the Resident Evil 7 house is not fun. Yeah, I haven't played through Resident Evil 7, but I've seen enough clips to know, like, that's the prime example of the situation I don't want to be in. Like, that just reminded me of, like, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, like a bunch of weird redneck cannibals and shit. No shot. I'm good. Now, I got one. What do you think would be the worst horror? Like, Soul's question. You answer Soul's question. What's the worst horror movie series to be stuck in? Universe.
Be stuck in?
Yeah. Rednecks are the scariest movie monsters. True. The Hills Have Eyes is just rednecks, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, anything with hillbillies that are trying to like torture you and take your soul. Anything. Oh, what's the one I'm thinking of? Where they're in a house. Never mind, I don't remember.
I got another one from the Discord that you can answer along with me. We'll both answer. And it's, somebody asked, what do you think is the scariest type of horror movie? Like, i.e. like a slasher or like a thriller or... Huh?
Things that mess with your brain. I will say Clomp. Oh my god. Did Clomp ask this?
Yeah,
Because
I think so.
that was what I... Anything that makes, like, anything that incites anxiety. Because, like, for example, when we were watching Mother, this was me, like, the whole time. Movies like that are, like, why? Like, how?
Yeah.
What is happening?
For me, it's a double-edged sword because it's like that. It's like that for me. Like, those kind of movies really get me. But then, like, really sick and twisted shit. Like, I can't watch I've never actually watched a full Human Centipede or any of those movies. I've seen the clip and been like, no, that's too much. That fucks with my head. But, like, a prime example of, like, what you were saying, like, the slow build and slow burn is, like, when we watched the movie It Follows. I think It Follows is fucking terrifying.
But, what else was I going to say? Oh, I also don't like movies like The Purge or anything that shows like how bad and greasy humanity really is.
Oh
and
no,
what
I like that.
be willing to do just to get ahead. Like, I do not like that kind of stuff. It hurts my whole heart.
Well, those are horror movies in disguise, basically, right? They're like sold as like a thriller, but it's like, no, this is psychotic.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Sad.
Clomp says
Also, Greenhouse?
Green Room.
Green Room. Yeah, I won't watch that movie. No, thank you.
I like Green Room. That's a good one. Yeah, so that's do you have any more that you'd like to ask before who's gonna be the next person? Well, you guys decide who the next person is. Your thing's cutting out again. Come again?
I really thought you were gonna think that question was funny, and you just claimed to cringe.
Which one? No, just because that's I'll tell you why I have to. It's not something that I could answer like on stream, really. I don't think, right?
If you could ask the devil one question, what would you ask him?
Oh.
So look in a mirror. Ask yourself then. I'm just kidding. You're not the devil.
I would ask him. I would do whatever, like that guitar player guy. I'd be like, yo, I'll sell you my soul to make me the funniest man in the world.
The guitar player.
It's like a not a fairy tale. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I don't know, something like that. Or I'd ask him, why does my asshole always burn when I poop?
That's a good one. You should probably ask your doctor that.
I don't have a doctor.
How old are you?
Anyways, who's gonna be our next guest on the podcast? What?
Does your mom know that?
What? It's a joke. Anyways, what's he say? I'd ask him now. He got beat by Charlie Daniels and fiddling. Yeah. Thank you for coming on. Everybody claps in the chat for Pretty. Don't worry, we're gonna make sure that we kill her first in Among Us later. Make sure to tell her that her Joker costume it's a good first attempt, but it's not quite, you're missing the suit and the tie and you don't have messy paint everywhere. It's not about perfection, it's about imperfection. No, yours came out a lot better than mine, for sure. Mine did not turn out good this time. The first time I did it, it was a lot better. It's the one that's in my profile picture, chat. You can see it. My fucking blue thing wouldn't stay. Like, it was like annoying. It was like a pencil, chat, but the red one worked way better. I did wet it and then it made it worse.
Oh.
It was weird. It just didn't work. Baldwin puts clasps. Nobody clapped right or no, they all clapped right except for Baldwin.
I expected no claps.
Beef Mode says, if she's not dead first round, we vote her out. Well, yeah, sure. Anyways, thanks for coming on. Who's going to be the next one to join on to the Smoking Room Podcast Halloween edition? I think Wolf on the right, Pretty on the left. That's right. That was me on the right. I've been on the right the whole time. You guys didn't notice that? You didn't notice that I've been on the right side the entire time? All right, guys. Who's going to be the next one on? Sorry, I keep missing some of your guys' things. Patrick Stewart was terrifying in that movie. Yes, he was. Some of the Saw movies got pretty messed up. There's a movie by the same maker as Green Room called Blue Ruin, and I like that one even better. But it's maybe not like as psychotic. It's a little bit different. I can ask my question. Klomp's going to come on and ask his question. What a coincidence. Yeah, no, that was good. That was good, Pretty. I wasn't expecting that. Good job. Good job. Everybody tell Pretty good job, especially on the makeup. It's not easy to do the first time, for sure. Actually, although I got luckier with my first time, it looked better, and then every other time I fuck it up, but we're scuffed here, okay? Everybody knows that. Blue Ruin is really good. I'd like to rewatch that. It's been a minute. I love movies that are kind of like a revenge quest like that, but in I don't know, it's not just a revenge quest. It's hard to explain, chat. But it's not Halloween themed, so anyways, on to the next one. Clomper Reno, yes, you can go into the live channel. Shit, what do I do with Discord? Okay. All right. Hello.
Okay, I got two questions. One from me and then one from my girlfriend.
Okay.
The first question from me, we all love Freddy vs. Jason. 10 out of 10. Best movie ever made. We all know that.
I don't know if we do know that, but sure, let's just say that we did in a pretend universe.
What other two horror franchises would you want to see go head to head in a versus style movie?
Well, first of all, I'm going to correct you and say Freddy vs. Jason is not the best 10 out of 10 one. It was Alien vs. Predator, okay?
Oh, God, yeah.
And secondly, I always thought Oh, not Taylor has a great one. Chucky versus Leprechaun. Dude, most people don't even know
That's
the
fun.
Leprechaun movies. And I remember, and I'll admit this live on the air right now. And you know what? Whoever doesn't admit it, I'll tell you straight up, you're lying. When you're a young male of the age of, I don't even know what fucking age I was, but you're young. It's before you're really watching porn. But you always try to find those movies with the boobies. Like American Pie, this and that, where your parents will let you watch that movie, but there's a nice pair of tits in there, and you get excited to see that shit. That was Leprechaun, like 2 or 3 for us. That all the Leprechaun movies, they would be showing their titties, and we loved that shit, dude. But it was also a fucking, it was cheesy, but it was, it was good.
I'm the leprechaun.
Yeah. Beef Mode says Teletubbies and Texas Chainsaw Massacre would be messed up. It would. So there was like a thing before, like when they did Freddy versus Jason, I thought they were going to do like a part 3 where they added in Michael Myers and
I always wanted that as a kid.
Leatherface.
Ooh.
See,
I'd like to see.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'd like to see Michael Myers and Ghostface, even though Ghostface usually is way less indestructible than them.
He's like mortal, yeah. Fuck, I don't know, man. I'd like to see Leatherface versus somebody, but I can't really think of who. Leatherface versus the guy in Wolf Creek.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
There is a horror comic called Hack and Slash, and it's kind of like a horror slasher comic, and they did a Dexter versus Friday the 13th versus Hack and Slash comic. Which sounds very fun.
You know what would be a really cool one, actually, I just thought of?
What is that?
Not Taylor says. Michael Myers versus Jason would just be a walk-off. It's like, imagine 2 jousters walking at each other. Ugh. It's like, you know what would be the funniest, though, is watching that and then commentating it, like, really funnily. Oh, yeah, that could be good. Quotes, this is one of the earliest movies I remember with titties was Starship Troopers. True. Pog you, quotes, that's a good one. Big Butt Eater says, eating butt for Halloween, the scariest thing ever. Not for some, For some, it'd be like the scariest thing ever if they weren't eating the butt.
Least scary
The
thing.
one I was going to say that could be really, really cool and really interesting is, like, if you put Pennywise up against, let's say, like, Pennywise against, like, Freddy or the Grudge or somebody like that, right? Or like the Ring, like somebody that's like a psychological one, right? Pennywise
and Freddy would be fun because they're both their shtick is to fuck with everybody.
Yeah.
Try and be funny in their own way.
Yeah, Pennywise versus Freddy would be cool. I think the coolest way they could do it is just see a four-way orgy of them all, but not actually like a sexual orgy. I want to see like a four-way death orgy.
What's up? Oh.
No, four-way death orgy of Leatherface, Jason, Freddy, Pennywise.
It'd be fun. Then all the non-supernatural ones would like start to team up because they'd realize.
No, and no, they fight all the way until their sequel, and then in the sequel, the aliens and predators raid the planet at the same time and join the battle.
God, Freddy versus Predator.
Freddy versus Predator.
Leap.
I think my building's on fire again, chat. Holy shit!
God,
I
let's
think
hope
it's a
not.
full moon tonight too.
It is.
Look at that, chat. Can we even see it? Oh no, my fucking. Oh yeah.
Halloween is on Saturday during a full moon, and everyone is
Look at that,
fucking
chat.
locked down.
Shit is gonna get fucked up tonight. Everyone's on lockdown, like they're listening. Chat in my city, it's terrible. I bet you there's so many of these motherfuckers out partying. We're gonna be going to Co-Red soon, but anyways, which reminds me, chat, wear your fucking masks. Anyways,
Put your nose in it too.
yeah, nose in it, mouth in it, not this fucking cheap bullshit. Do you got any other questions for us there,
Yes,
Clompers?
I have one more that's from my lady love. What was that thing that you would get while trick or treat on Halloween that was the primo candy or treat? What was the thing you were like, fuck yeah, that house just gave out the best shit?
Oh, what was my favorite treat?
Yeah, what was like?
Well, this one ties into a question that somebody else asked in the Discord, so we might as well, we'll segue into that. Let's combine them. So we're going to do this as a 3-part question. All right, guys? So
Works for me.
Klomp's question is what's the candy that you were most excited to get every time? And then in the Discord, I believe it was not Taylor that asked, what Halloween candy was always the first stuff to get eaten, and what's the last stuff in the bag that it kind of dwindles there for a while, you know, and you're like, do I even want it, or what, you know, whatever, right? So yeah, let's go with that. I'll start by saying the thing I was always most excited for, chat, was to get like new kind of candies, like new like random ones, and I was always about the gummies. You know what ones I did really like, actually, I'll say, that I was always stoked on, is when you got those gummies. What? Yeah, the real Klomp just called it before I could even say it. The gummy hamburger and hot dogs and little sub ones, those ones were fucking dope.
Oh yeah, and they would sometimes have like Halloween themed ones, so it'd be like gummy skull or gummy teeth.
Yeah.
For me, this is stupid now that I'm an adult and can buy things.
Go
with my own
one at
money.
a time. Go the one you're most excited for. We'll do them each in order.
Yeah.
Then we'll jump back and forth.
I'm most excited for it. Like I said, I think this is dumb now because I'm an adult and can buy them whenever I want.
Who the fuck
Cans
gave
of pop.
sesame crackers? What?
Oh, people gave sesame crackers. It was bullshit.
Yeah.
But cans of pop, I always thought that was the greatest for some dumb reason.
Also, Beef Mode says, "Oh, if someone has king size bar up for grabs, they were truly generous." For sure, that everybody. I said that before. Is that fucking once in a while you would get the people handing out the full size bars, and you'd be walking by groups and be like, "Make sure to go to that house. They got full chocolate bars." They'd be like yelling it out and shit. The Colt, yeah, you're at the pop. I know I never got that either, but yeah. But sometimes people would have like cool pops, but a lot of times it was like RC Cola and shit. But for some reason, it just tasted good. And me, I was like a weird like tax man with my candy. I wasn't that kid that ate it all at once. I like parsed it out to like last till like next Halloween, like a fucking retard.
Till half it was bad.
Yeah, so I had one year where a pop exploded in my candy bag and fucked a lot of my shit up. Fucking sucked. Not Taylor says Tootsie Pops are absolutely my number one. Now, when you say Tootsie Pops, do you mean the like sucker with the Tootsie Roll in the middle, or the just straight up Tootsie Rolls? And he always got fucking rice cakes. I don't remember ever getting rice cakes.
I never got rice cakes, but I remember the sesame fucking seed things.
Oh, I remember those sesame
Sesame,
seed things
yeah.
now. Yeah, I wasn't into them. Some people liked them a lot. Reese Cups were
They're supposed
good.
to sell 'em.
Reese Cups were dope. Beef Mode. Yeah, was it the Tootsie Pop like sucker or the actual Tootsie Rolls, Taylor? But anyways, Quotes says cigarettes were the best. I never seen anybody get cigarettes, but hey, sometimes bag of chips were good. Popeye sticks, yeah, Popeye sticks were good. The lollipops, yeah,
I
those
hated
lollipops
those
were good.
chips.
I liked the Popeye sticks because, yeah, maybe it's kind of like what Quotes was saying. You would sit there and pretend to smoke them like a cigarette when you're a kid. I don't know why. But, yeah, chat. So I'll go. The next one is, what was the first candy to get eaten? Well, I guess that kind of goes with that. We can just keep going on that. Yeah, for me, it would probably usually be those, like, gummy ones or a lot of times the chips for me went first, even though it's not candy, I know. But I don't know why. I would just muck down the chips usually pretty quick. I liked chips a lot when I was a kid. But, yeah, other than that, the chips and then the gummies. And then for chocolate, there was only, like, specific ones that I went really crazy on. And some of them they don't even have anymore. So, like, they used to have, like, Fusion. There was, like, little mini Fusion bars. Those were the fucking best, dude. And you don't see any of that shit anymore. Cherry Blasters and Fuzzy Peaches. Baldwin says, yeah, they're fucking dope. Chips were also a huge blessing, too. Swedish Berries, yep. I loved all that. Sour Patch Kids, dude. It was all about... When I was a kid, it was all about Sour Patch Kids. What about you? What was the first thing that got ate first?
anything that was like specifically Halloween, like you only got around that time. So it was like the chocolate that was wrapped up like an eyeball,
Starburst.
even though it wasn't very good,
Mm.
or any of those like gummies shaped like spooky stuff.
Yeah, I could agree with that too. There were some really cool ones and then also some really bad ones sometimes.
I would still eat the bad ones first, just because it was like, oh, Halloween themed.
And then the last things in the bag are also sometimes the first thing out of the bag for me because they're going right in the trash. And that is, I never ate no fucking apples. Not because I love apples, don't get me wrong, but I don't eat apples from strangers. Any fucking fruits or shit like that. One time I got a banana. Fuck that. Huck that. You know, weird shit like that. Usually, yeah, it was the last. But as for last, Pretty says always saved the plain chips for last. Gross. For me, it depended which ones. Some of those plain chips were really good, the really salty ones. For me, what got saved for last actually is the shitty ass no name brand Cheetos or Cheese Puffs. Those were always last for me. Fuck those. The Cheese Puffs and then the like really like shitty no name like plain suckers and stuff maybe. You know what I mean? Or some of the
Plain suckers sucked.
some of the like or for me also was O. Henry's. I was not a big fan of O. Henry when I was a kid, so any O. Henry or things with like the peanuts in them usually were gone last, or give them to like my mom or dad or some shit like that, right?
For me, it was the little caramel cubes. And this next one's going to be
True
real
Nut
specific,
Taylor.
But every Halloween there would be these little wrapped hard candies, and they were like white and orange and had like a witch on them. And I can't even remember what they taste like, but they sucked. And you only see them at Halloween.
I think I know what you're talking about, and they are really bad.
It's just like a little wrapped candy, white and orange, and it usually had like a black silhouette of a witch.
Baldwin says everyone knows the rockets are what we really want. So flavorful. For a lot of people, rockets are probably what are left in the bag last. I'm not gonna lie though, chat. I fucking love rockets. But what I really liked, what I forgot to say that I used to get was what are the ones that are like rockets but have actual flavor?
Sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts. Sweet tarts are dope as hell, dude. And
In a world where sweet tarts exists, no one should eat rockets ever.
I like rockets. Not gonna lie. Ep22 says, I love rockets and candy corn. I don't mind candy corn. I don't know what everyone's thing is that, why is candy corn gross? Dude, actual corn is gross. Fuck that. I like candy corn.
Candy corn is fine, but it just tastes like someone took icing sugar.
But
and
you know what
compressed it into a triangle.
You know what it is, though, for me? Maybe why I don't mind the candy corn is because candy corn I never had for so long. And then
Always thought on TV.
yeah, and I thought it looked cool and looked good, so maybe it's still like a placebo effect in my head that I want.
It's fine, but
You guys
just
call
tastes like
rockets
compressed icing
Smarties
sugar.
in the U.S. You know what? Sometimes some of them do say Smarties on the label. Like I think those are the bigger ones that are a bit better even. But yeah.
I got one last question.
The bottle caps were dope. Hang on. And Pretty says Jolly Ranchers. Pretty true. Jolly Ranchers are fucking dope as fuck. Any flavor of Jolly
Maybe
Ranchers.
there's a rich-
Jolly Ranchers kill Lifesavers any day of the week. Lifesavers are
Lifesavers
also
suck.
probably last for me.
Candy from the 50s or some shit. Lifesavers. Blech.
Baldwin 92 says rockets are the demo mode of sweet tarts. No, rockets are the demo mode of what they call Smarties in the States, but they're still kind of almost the same. Which is like the demo mode of bottle caps. There you go. Better rum Lifesavers are fire. Dude, we don't get those in Canada, I don't think, anymore. I don't see them ever.
We used to have the butterscotch ones.
No, there was butterscotch and butter rum. There was both.
Oh, okay.
When we used to get those little booklets for Christmas.
Yeah.
That's a
I
whole
remember
nother
those books.
topic, but yeah, there used to be, and I haven't seen butter rum in a long time because that's the one we used to give to our grandmother. It was her favorite.
Those ones and the mint lifesavers are the only worthwhile lifesavers.
No, the mint ones are not good. What are the
Baldwin
mint
knows.
ones?
He'd bring them home from his mom's work.
No, I don't like that. I forget what ones I like, but there used to be some. I think it was tropical or some shit. Anyways,
Tropical.
what was your last question there, Mr. Clump 94?
Okay, this might be hard to parse out for the Americans since they call rockets Smarties. But here in Canada, we have M&Ms,
Mm,
and then we have Smarties.
I think they know.
Chocolate with a candy coating. Which one's better, and why is it M&Ms?
they won't. It's not a fair question because their actual. So like the Smarties that they have are different than ours.
Oh, I did not know this.
Like they have Smarties there, but from what I'm told, if you eat a box of American Smarties and a box of Canadian Smarties, they're not the same.
Very strange. Our Smarties suck,
I-
especially compared to M&Ms.
I like M&M's better, but apparently, like if you look it up, the shit that they're made of, they're like I don't know. There's something about M&M's that they're like way worse for you. Like they're both
Well, that
bad,
makes
but
sense.
M&M's in general, I think like the coloring is like super poison.
Everything that's really good for you is really tasty is bad for you. So of course, the better tasting ones. are worse
Everybody
for
in the
you.
chat is saying M&M's though, 100%. I agree. You know what's funny too? McDonald's, their McFlurry used to be the Smarties McFlurry forever, and then they smartened up and switched it to M&M's. But I think
They do the
almost-
mini ones.
yeah, they do. They put way too many for me though. Peanut butter
Also-
M&Ms are my favorite. Beef Mo says. I don't know if I've had the peanut butter ones.
They're
I've had
probably dope.
I've had the peanut M&Ms. Crispy
What-
M&Ms. What are those? I don't even try
Also
those.
sounds dope.
Well, because, yeah, you guys in the States, dude, in Canada, here's the thing. In Canada, yeah, we got healthcare. We got better air, better soil. We have a lot of things better. But you guys have way better pop and junk food and restaurants. Everything like that. Food-wise, you guys are fucking destroying us, dude. You get a golden griddle. That enough is to make me almost want to move to the States. They
I will
like
say about
snap when you
Smarties.
eat one. I see my.
Oh.
I have terrible teeth. I don't know if I could eat one still. No, they have a Rice Krispie in the center. Oh, that's Pog. No, I would love that because, dude, one of my favorite chocolate bars, and
Crunch.
as a kid, was Crunch. It's so simple, but I love it, dude. Oh,
Crunch
I
are
love
good.
it.
I
I
gotta say,
love
when I was a kid, there for a small time there was Sunday Smarties. They would taste like Sunday. They'll be like yellow's banana, white is vanilla, and those were dope. Those are probably better than M&Ms. but-
Coach says we got all dressed chips and Alexander Keith. That's like my entire diet. Jeez. Yeah, we have good snacks, but you guys have all the flavors of Canada Dry, which are fire. True. True. And they're great for mixing your vodka with. Chat, let's go.
Someone
Although
just
actually
sued
this is
them.
Mountain Dew Blue with just a touch of Canada Dry, but Canada Dry is definitely by far the best ginger ale, I think.
No, Werner's. Way more gingery.
No, that's why I don't like
Like
it.
an old man's
All
ginger
dressed
ale.
chips are really good. I want to try ketchup chips. Taylor, don't do it. They're not worth it. They're gross.
Ketchup chips are dope. Don't listen to Dirty Wolf.
They're shit.
Friggin'
All right. Any other ones there, Clompers?
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Can't
Well.
abide your wrong opinions on ketchup chips, so I need to leave.
Okay. Well, ketchup chips are dog shit. Facts.
Goodbye. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Yep. Everybody claps in the chat. Hearts in the chat for Clomp94. Brother Wolf. You can call him Brother Wolf. There you go. Because he be my blood brother. All right. Chat. Let's do, I think next question, or do we have any other people coming on here? Let's see. Because I think we were going to have a guest appearance from Joe the Fridge, but I don't know if he's still awake. He said he was pretty schmammered. But if not, I'm going to answer these last two questions, I think, from the Discord. Maybe we only have one. And then we're going to have a quick look at all the costume submissions into the Discord, which, guys, yeah, you still got about maybe 5 to 10 minutes if you want to, even if it's from a different, like last year or whatever. If you want to submit some costume applications into the Discord, you got a little bit of time here. I'm going to try and find my one still. Let's see. It's going to be way, way back. But, yeah. So, Beefmo says, I need to grab a snack. If I had to guess, he's probably drinking as we speak. Could be a good possibility. So, So we did evolution of costumes. We did candies. We did horror. Oh no, we didn't do favorite horror movies. Okay. Favorite horror movies. Chat, see, my answer's probably... Sorry, I know I'm a little unfocused. I'm trying to find a costume to post in the Discord. I don't watch that many horror movies because I don't really like horror movies that much. There's certain ones that I do like. But if I had to pick... All my picks are probably kind of cliche, but whatever. I do really like the Rob Zombie... Almost all of the ones I've seen of Rob Zombie. I haven't seen all of his, but I really like Devil's Rejects a lot. House of a Thousand Corpses is good too. It's a bit more fucked up, a little more weird, but it's good. I liked his renditions of the Halloween movies. So yeah, probably any of them you could take for my pick. But other than that, I will say... Oh, also I did like the two Texas Chainsaw Massacres that came out in the more earlier 2000s. So the one was just self-titled, and then the other one I think was called Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning or whatever. It's like the prequel. Those were pretty badass. But there's one that I think is actually a really great horror movie. Just the way, like, music-wise, the way it builds intensity, like everything, right? And that I think is It Follows. So It Follows, like, the music and everything that it has in it, dude, is fucking the way everything builds up. I think it's actually, like, it genuinely sets in anxiety and fear into you, right? Like, there is, like, kind of, like, a couple jump scare parts, but for the most part, they're, like, not really, it's not, like, really just all about jump scares. Like, it's actual, like, I don't know, like, how to explain it, but when you watch that movie, you feel genuine anxiety for the most part. I think it's pretty fucking scary. So that is one I would definitely recommend, but I would also definitely recommend not wanting to go for a walk out in the dark right afterwards, because you're probably not gonna like want to do that. But yeah, like the Rob Zombie ones I fucking really like, and I would always recommend. And yeah, see, I haven't seen any of them. Either of those, sorry. I know I would maybe watch the Midsommar one. That one looks fucked up for sure. It looks like that, you know. What was the other one? Get Out. That was a good one. Is that what it's called? Get Out? That's the one by the Peel or whatever. Or fuck. You know what I'm talking about, guys? Because that one's really good too. And honestly, you know what else? Even though I'm not caught up with them all, but the few that I've seen is fucking Black Mirror, dude. Even though sometimes some people might not say it's a horror show, it's definitely a fucking horror show, dude. When you think about it, it's an existential horror show. Dude, I can't find this costume, guys. I have so many pictures on this phone. It's fucked. I gotta delete a bunch. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to... I wish there was a better way to search, dude. Dude, I have so many good memes way down below where I can't even see. Fuck it, dude. I give up. I can't find the pirate with the cock. I'll find it another day, chat, and I'll post it. But, yeah, so that for me, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard to pick one favorite, but those are just a few that I really like. What about you guys, chat? What do you guys think are some of your favorites? So Taylor says Hereditary and Midsommar. Have they? Some people have been telling me that. See, and I just hadn't watched them because there was a few years like before that where they were just getting so fucking bad, in my opinion, and then they're like rebooting shit that should just stay dead, and you know what I mean. But lately I have heard a lot of the newer ones are good. I still wanted to see Danny McBride's Halloween. I haven't seen that one yet because I always liked the Halloween ones. Like, I love the Rob Zombie Halloweens, and I like the original Halloween way back in the day. So maybe that might be my favorite series, I guess we could say. There's a lot of bad Halloweens in between, but there's a lot of good ones, I think. Yeah, the Jordan Peele ones. I haven't seen both of them, but Get Out was really, really good. I think, for sure. I haven't seen the It's. I do want to see those ones, though. Yeah, I'm a pussy when it comes to horror movies. I'll get baked and watch it with some like homies and shit, but most of them I don't like to like sit at home and watch. Like I watch Get Out. I can watch stuff like that, no problem. But shit with like actual like demons and shit, like It or whatever the fuck that is, some crazy clown fucker. Nah, dude, no. If you want another guest to round out the podcast, I'm drunk enough to rant about my opinions on horror films. Well, we're pretty much done right now, Colt. So, like, if you got a good question, you can come on. But if not, I'm going to judge costumes here in a minute. We're just going to do the costume judging. Alright, fuck it. We'll have Colts on for a minute. Hopefully. Don't get me banned, you son of a bitch. Coach, are you gonna play Among Us after? You drunk enough to play Among Us? I said I will. Don't spam. I'll time you out again. That's it, mods. I'm timing her out. Wait, how do I change it to less than 600 seconds this time? Dude, I'm such a bad moderator. I mean, I know how to ban people. Just how do I do it less? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, go on general. Hang on, chat. We're going to take one more caller on the Halloween Smoking Room podcast Halloween special. One more caller. Codes to 666. Then we're going to judge the Halloween costume contest. And then we are going to play some Among Us after, I believe. Beef Mode says, so on my last entry, I literally picked up a broom and swept the stores we went to that evening. Literally just had a weird old time with college friends. That's pretty pog. I'll see it here in a second. What's going on, Mr.
Hey, can you hear
Quosa? Yep.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for taking my call.
What kind of Halloween question do you got for us tonight, Mr. Quosa?
See, I don't really have a question because I don't really know we were taking calls, but I just wanted to talk about my opinion on horror movies and kind of open a discussion about that because I know you're not a huge horror movie guy, and in the past I wasn't, but I've really gotten into them all in the last few years. So I guess my real question is, like, how have you seen like the evolution of horror in like the last 10 years? You know, like horror movies seem to be more popular than ever.
Oh yeah.
When you look at companies like Blumhouse, they often make these films on very low budgets, less than $1 million, and then in theaters they're making, you know, 50, 60, $100 million.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
It's
Sorry, sorry. You can finish. If I
no, I don't really have anything. No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think. Well, I think horror has always been kind of big, but it's just kind of. It was a bit more fringe back in the day because you'd have maybe more like religious parents and stuff. Oh, you can't watch that; it's satanic. Whereas now, like the people that are the parents are the kids that were like getting yelled at for that. So they're like, "No, fuck yeah, you want to watch it? Let's watch it together, right?" So I think horror movies have always done very well, and I do think. Well, like, first of all, the advancements in technology and the things that you are able to do on a lower budget now definitely has helped a lot of them. You know, like, there's that one movie, it's not really that scary, but it's still listed as a horror movie. It's the one, what's it called? Stay Quiet, or the one with the guy who was blind, right? And they're in the house.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
I don't
so,
know the name, but I know what you're talking about.
but it's like a fairly big movie that they can make on just such a low budget because it all just takes place in one house. Or for instance, you know, they did movies like Paranormal Activity on a shoestring budget that actually absolutely did gangbusters. You know, the first few, right, till they started getting really old. Don't Breathe, Clump says. That's what it was.
Thanks,
Don't Breathe. Or no, A Quiet Place. I don't know. Anyways. You know, they have there's definitely been a cool evolution with it, and I think that evolution's only just helped it to grow even bigger. Like I think it's always been fairly big, but the niche was just because, like I said, all these religious Karen parents back in the day kind of like halting it a bit more, whereas like now, and the amount of, so the other thing is too, we now as a society are so much more desensitized to certain things, so they've had to evolve and amp it up, where that's why I do respect some of these newer ones, like the ones that I have seen, like, you know, Get Out, or like I said, It Follows, and even from the trailers of what I've seen of like Midsommar and some of these other ones, it looks like they are doing a better job of more so inciting actual like emotional anxiety into the viewer rather than like cheap jump scares and stuff. Because if you look back at the original Halloween or the first Friday the 13th, like if you watch the first Friday the 13th now, it's not scary really. Like it's kind of like cheese, right? But it's because we're so desensitized after, like, you know, some of the shit we've seen that's so crazy, like Hostel and you know, Human Centipede. So they've had to pump it up, but that's why I think those ones that do like Get Out and stuff, where they don't have to be so like gory and crazy as Human Centipede or something like that, but it's more just about inciting that actual emotional anxiety and intenseness, like making the viewer feel that emotionally.
Yeah, for sure.
I know I went
I
up
think
there.
you bring up some. You really went on for a bit of a tangent there, but no, you brought up some really good points. I think that horror allows a huge amount of creativity to the filmmaker, and that on a really low budget you can really create a vision and it allow it to be extremely effective. We look at things like The Evil Dead with Sam Raimi in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like they made that for like, oh man, like $20,000, like just a couple of college kids filming in the woods, and it holds up years later.
Yeah.
And it's created an entire franchise and a huge cult following. Like multiple movies, a remake, a TV show. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I know it's Klomp's as well.
I'll get that.
So you can really just see, like, it's such an effective genre that just offers so much. And I think I really like that you touched on the point of how much more people were like afraid of it, how much controversial of a genre it was.
Yes.
40, 50 years ago. So you think back in the 70s, like think of like The Exorcist or Texas Chainsaw. Great movies. I watched Texas Chainsaw the other night. Awesome. It's fun, but it's nothing crazy, right? You know, we've seen Hostel, we've seen Saw. So
yeah,
something
exactly.
Like that is like whatever, but like that kind of stuff back then was crazy.
Well,
you know, like,
and I think like to kind of jump off onto that and to add to my point, we've had a few of those movies that became basically like media and social trends, like for everybody to watch. Like Saw was like a trend, like everybody went to see Saw because it was like kind of like the Game of Thrones effect. Like Game of Thrones season 1 was like, some people liked it, was cool, but by season 7 people that have never like watched Lord of the Rings or been into fantasy stuff are watching it because it's like the trendy cool thing. And we've also gotten, you guys have gotten shows like what's that show you guys watched, that I can't, the name just lost me. What's the show where every season is different? It's like a horror show. American Horror Story. Yeah, so you got stuff like that, you know, like it becomes trending, right? So everybody sees it, everybody's desensitized to it. But I do think that there is people that are now pushing boundaries that are way more creative. And I do agree that if any genre has given the ability, there's two genres that have given the ability to people to make things on a way smaller budget and then blow up from it, and that is horror and comedy. And horror probably even succeeds bigger than comedy does in that area.
Yeah, I think Saw is a great example of a victim of its own success. Where the very first Saw was a very interesting, almost like it was a horror, but it was also like a true crime thriller about
made on a budget
trying
as well.
To solve, on a small budget, about these detectives trying to solve this case. It was very interesting. And then you get like Saw 5, and it's just over the top. It was like the Fast and the Furious of horror movies. It just got ridiculous and almost became a parody of itself. I also, just before I go, I know you wanted to go on the probably want to talk about the costumes. I'm looking forward to that. But I just want to say that I'm a huge fan of horror as a genre. I do have some problems, and I think a lot of people maybe in the chat do, with kind of the more mainstream, like, jump scare heavy stuff. I think there lacks a lot of substance to some of the stuff. It kind of feels like it's coming off as a quick buck. And I just want to say that there's a lot of really great smaller directors, indie filmmakers are making some really awesome horror films. I also really like, in the last like 5-6 years, there's been a lot of trend of, as far as themes of horror films, exploring mental illness in extrapolated into horror. You know, watch movies like The Babadook, watch movies like The Hereditary, where it's really a discussion about like mental health, and then kind of really playing upon society's fears of these kind of issues that are in the forefront of our culture, and they explore that in a very interesting and horror-centric way. The Witch is another great one. You know, really check out those smaller indie films. I guess they're not, you know, maybe they're not exactly like under the radar, but I think that's where the horror really shines this day and age.
I would agree. And Not Taylor says in the chat, in my opinion, horror movies work best when the whole plot is a metaphor for something actually scary, rather than the jump scare coming at your, you know what I mean? Which I agree with. Thanks again for that follow, Boris. Yeah, no, I agree with what you're saying. A lot of these, you get these smaller guys on the rise that are trying to do stuff outside of what Hollywood's been doing for years. They're the guys to look at. And I think what I meant too, like about trends, like another big one is like fucking Stranger Things. Even though it's not really a horror, it's like this Netflix trend. Now it's like, oh, Halloween spooky stuff is cool, and I think that's really cool that they're helping with that too. Stick right there for 1 minute, because if you want, you can answer along with this question for the chat. I think is a really good horror question. And maybe you'll want to answer as well. Pretty asks, what was the first horror movie you remember watching and keeping you up at night?
Me personally, I don't really actually, like, I remember like the scene that like first scene that like kept me up at night. I was like 6 years old, and it's not even a horror movie, but I remember with my parents we were watching The Mummy with Brendan Fraser, and it's like the third act where like Imhotep is like come and he like brings all his like zombie mummy like bodyguards, and they all like they like scream and they attack Brendan Fraser, and that stuck with me for years. Like, it's so weird, just the kind of stuff that sticks with you, right? Like, I watch that I'll still watch that movie, and it's a fun action movie.
Oh yeah,
it's not scary at all, but just something about that just stuck in the back of my childhood brain.
Yeah.
And that's one of my earliest memories of something that really kept me up at night.
For me, it was, I can't even remember the name of the movie, chat, but it was an old alien movie, like, about, like, abductions, right? And that shit fucked me up big time. And then there was my mom. I walked into my mom. I didn't watch it. They were watching the old It, and he was like stuffing it, or maybe it wasn't It. It was something like that. They were like, so they killed this kid, and this kid disappeared. And then I was just like, nope, that's enough for me, dude. Like anything with aliens, especially when I was a kid, really fucked me up. Like my brother will tell you, watching E.T. as a kid, not E.T. that scared me, but when he got all sick and turned white, I did not like that shit, dude. I was not, no, that was not for me. Not Taylor. Could have been Fire in the Sky for sure. Yeah, definitely. Alien stuff always got me big time. Yeah, it probably was Fire in the Sky. And, oh, dude, Trilogy says, earliest one for me was a movie on volcanoes erupting and lava killed this family in the movie. And as a kid, it messed me up. There is a movie called like Volcano or something. I swear it's got like Tommy Lee Jones. And I seen parts of that as a kid, and that actually scared the shit out of me as well. But to add to the alien thing, I'll say that like, so then, you know, I was growing up, the movies, I just didn't watch a lot of horror movies, but nothing really fucked me up. And then I watched what's the one movie? I think it's called Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind with Mila Jovovich, where they try to do it like it's like half and half, like a Hollywood movie, and then the other half's supposed to be kind of like Paranormal Activity, supposed to be this like.
Are you talking about the fourth kind?
Was it the fourth kind? Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a documentary thing, and she's like a psychiatrist. It's like helping her patients go through like the repressed memories of being abducted.
Yeah, that movie actually fucked me up. Honestly, like I
That
watched.
movie fucked me up hard.
That
dude.
movie was terrifying. I didn't sleep for days. I started researching alien stuff like a conspiracy theorist. I would look out the window at night like a fucking madman. It honestly scared the living piss out of me, dude. Holy.
I watched that movie in college with all my roommates, and we were all like a bunch of 20-year-old guys, just like
I bet.
drinking beer, like hanging out, like, oh, let's just watch it. And by the end, we're all like freaking out, jumping over each other, like, oh man, what's going on?
Right.
Like, look out the like, we're all like looking at conspiracy theories, watching YouTube videos after. Like, it messed us up, man.
Not
I
Taylor.
think
Not Taylor
I think
says.
aliens are really a scary concept because I don't know, like you watch something about like demons or ghosts, and you can just put that off as fake. But there's just like a sense of legitimacy with aliens.
Yeah.
That really makes you reflect on like the universe. And
Oh, yeah.
There's like this. I don't know. I think it really resonates with a lot of people that it's a lot more realistic than some things.
For sure. I think a lot of times like alien stuff is way scarier. Not Taylor says I used to watch X-Files a lot as a kid. That shit was scary, to be honest. X-Files I wouldn't watch because that's the same thing. Like I wouldn't watch X-Files as a kid because I was after that like abduction movie and abduction nightmare, I wouldn't watch it. Like I used to have insane insomnia because I used to always think as a kid I was gonna get abducted by a fucking alien, dude. I was so scared. Same with Ghost episodes. Just says Ghosts never got me as much as aliens, dude. Aliens always scared me so much more.
When I was a kid, I must have been about 8 years old, and it was maybe a few days before Halloween, and I still didn't have a costume. And my dad gets home from work, and he says, "I got your costume," and he got me an alien costume. It had it was like a little gray mask, and then this like silver robe that you wore when I would be an alien. And I was so afraid of the costume. I had this idea that the aliens would be mad that I was making fun of them. They would come down and abduct me and take me away. That I cried and I refused to wear this costume. And my dad had to drive me out to Walmart and get me a new costume. That's how afraid of aliens I was as a kid.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't blame you there, man. Aliens definitely scared the shit out of me. Oh, well, Quotza, thank you for coming on, man. That was a great, that was good. That was a good chat and a great question and a great answer as to what horror movies, guys. If you're a horror fan, like he said, man, go check this stuff out. Fuck this fake Hollywood jump scare shit. Go look at these up-and-comers, these smaller guys like Blumhouse. That's what I wanted to add. Like, there's a guy here on Twitch. Check him out, twitch.tv/Will Neff. He's hilarious, and he was supposed to have a movie coming out this year, like with Blumhouse, but because of COVID and stuff's put off and delayed. But he's a film writer / I can't remember. I think he wrote it and is producing it. I'm not 100% sure, but he's a streamer and he's a really funny dude. And I'm excited to see what he does. So he's got something coming out on the Blumhouse label as well. So.
All right, thank you very much, Wolf, and support your local
horror
film director.
Before you go, you might want to retort to this. It as close to like as much within the TOS as you can. Clomp 94 says, for everyone that doesn't know him, Quotza looks like a long, googly alien man whose hands scrape the ground as he walks. And Pretty says, can confirm.
Yes, it's true. I have a skinny alien frame body with a translucent skin. That's me.
So do you think that your fear of aliens could come from the fear that you're scared to find out that you are part alien one day?
I think if you ask Baldwin, he says that I look like the abominations from Mothership Zeta in Fallout 3.
Oh, well. Well, thanks again, man, so much for coming on. Everybody, claps and hearts in the chat for Quotza. Hey, sometimes it's not so easy to get on here in front of everybody, guys. So claps in the chat. Thanks for coming on, dude. That was a great question. Great talk. and I appreciate it. If you want to play Among Us with us after, remember just ping in the thing, and yeah, cool.
Awesome, buddy.
Thank
again.
you
Very much.
All right, chat. That was Quotes of 666. Get your claps in the chat. That was good, man. And for everybody that came on, hey, bravo to you guys. It's not so easy, and especially for the people that came on camera, which was Soul and Pretty. Soul's a streamer, so he already knows. Pretty, you know, like in your mind at first it seems like easy, but then when you're like, oh, I'm going, you know, even though we don't have a huge chat, there's only like 14 people here or something, but it still is, you know, it takes a bit. The camera can be intimidating. So claps to all you guys. Appreciate you coming on. And great questions from everybody, and to all of you who also posted questions in the Discord this week. That was awesome. Podcast is going on a little longer than I expected, but that's fine. Everybody chilling, everybody having a good time. I kind of want to fucking have a quick pee and ad break and freshen up my drink, but I don't really want to lose all you guys. What do you think? Fuck it, you know what? We got the costume contest. Let's do the costume contest first, all right? So, the costume contest, where you win the grand prize of... This prize is... I'm really proud of this prize, guys. You get a 1-month subscription to the Dirty Wolf Live channel. Dude. 1-month subscription to the Dirty Wolf Live channel. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that means? Oh my god. Pog champs. Pog champs, dude. You get access to emotes like this, okay? And then we still got a couple normie emotes like this, okay? And this one. But we're going to get rid of some of those. And I got new emotes coming in this week, okay? If it's just your belly, that's fine. As long as your cock's not out. And plus, if it's a costume, it's... Cosplay is a bit looser, right? On the rules, kind of, ish. So, let's get into the costume contest chat. Actually, before we get into it, hang on. Fuck. Everybody submitted, though, so it's hard to... So, Joe was going to be my guest judge. Clomp can't really judge because... He's, you know what, it's fine. We'll judge together, chat. Okay, dokie. Alright. Alright, guys. So, well, maybe I should just make this full. There we go. So this is the first time I ever donned the paint, chat. Long ago, years ago. Wait, how do we get this? Oh shit. Really, that's as big as it goes? It's as big as it goes, chat? Weird. But yeah, this is a long time ago. This is actually Paulwyn's suit. It's actually like a full-on little Joker suit, which is pretty dope. I did the hair dye and all that. But yeah, that was fun. That's the very first time, but maybe like 6 years ago or something like that. It's been a long time. Many years since we donned that face. Okay. Then next we've got Clomp94's cat, Spaghetti. It's Spaghetti, chat. Yes, his cat's name is Spaghetti. All right. What do you guys think of Spaghetti? You know what? This is what we'll do. Well, this is what we'll do. We'll do, everybody do, actually, I don't know. I don't know how we should do it, really. Should have thought of it more. Yeah, I think the cat wins, actually. All right, cat gets, what do you guys think? 1 to 5 points. I'm going to give the cat 5 points. Type a number between 1 and 5 in the chat for what do you think the cat gets. If you win, this shit is rigged. Rigor Morris. I can't win. Mine's not in. You're not voting on mine. Just vote on, but you can vote on the cat. The cat obviously gets a 5. All right, 5's across the board for the cat. So, yeah. Baldwin, your vote doesn't even count. All right, here's Clomp 94 with Bane. You merely adopted the darkness. I was born into it. Oh, I can't cover my face that good because of the makeup. I was born into it, molded by it. He's got a good. Okay, here we go. There we can zoom in. There you go, Clomp. Oh wait, no, can they not see this page? Oh no, they can't. Only I can see that page. Okay. Give me a second here. What is going on? Okay. Dirty thong face. It kind of does look like he's wearing a thong a little bit. I'm going to give Clomp, design-wise is pretty good. I'm going to say a 4, okay? I'm going to say a 4. I would have given him a 5. But he didn't do... It is a... Well, I would have given him a 5, but he's got a thong on his face, and he didn't do a Bane voice for us while he was on the Discord call. So for that, I have to give him a 4 out of 5. Sorry, 4 because it's his mom's dog. Jesus fucking Christ, Baldwin. Oh yikes. All right. Here's one from Pretty. It was a meme a few years ago. FBI, but that's none of my business. I don't really get it. I don't understand it, so I'm gonna give it a 2.5, right in the middle. 3 because it's his sister's. I can't even read it. Garbage. I don't know what it is. I'm a boomer. What is it? Explain the meme to me. I'm Kermit the meme, you idiot. I don't even remember that meme. Okay, so if it was relevant at the time, okay, I'll give you a 4 because it's a meme and your mom didn't make you make it. But I was gonna give you a 4.5 on this one because that's pretty good. Actually, that's probably like a 5. Tina Belcher from Bob's Burgers. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I don't remember the Kermit drinking tea, dude. My brain is bad, dude. It was I believe it was, but dude, I don't remember memes from last week. All right, yeah, everybody else, what about the meme? I'll give it a 4 because everybody's saying it's a good meme. 4. Real Clomp says 5. What do you guys think? What about Pretty's meme? Fives. Okay. We got a 5. I got a 4 and a 5. 5 from Apple. Nobody else is voting. Beef mode. I bought some candy. 3 for 5 for meme. 5 for Tina. Yeah, I'll give Tina a 5. I'll give the whole duo here and everything a 5. A 10. No, it's at a 5, Beef. Also, Beef, you missed these two. I'll show Beef the other two. There's Spaghetti. Spaghetti's got a 5 across the board, obviously, right? 5 for Tina, for sure, yeah. I gave Bane a 4. Everybody says he's wearing his mom's thong on his face because that's a little bit cringe, but if it was stepmom, it'd be Pog, but all right, this one's probably going to get a fail. Here we go. Lego with candy corn. See, I don't mind the candy corn part, so I'm okay with it. 5, 4, 5. Paulden says 4.5 because she's not shaking it. 4 for the Lego. I mean, I'll give you a 4 on the Lego because at least you made this. It looks like you made this, so that's pretty poggers. Yeah, but it's still candy corn. Legos don't have arms, Clump says. All right, here we go, guys. Me, Wrath, and Clump last year for Dexter. So I'm guessing Wrath is Dexter. Pretty's the victim, and Clump is S-Fan TV, question mark? I don't know. Mario? Batista. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Detective Angel. That's a good one. See, this one I like. I'll give you guys a 5 on this one. Wait, did you... I'll give you a 5 if these are real masks. Now, if you Photoshop these in here, it's a 4. It's a 4. It's actually... No, it's a 3.5. Okay, then that's a 5. That's a 5. That's a 5. That's a Pog. No, that's a 5. That's pretty good. That's good. That's a 5. 5, yeah. Paul says. They were real. I know, everyone keeps saying they were real. Now you guys are actually acting like a real Twitch chat, spamming the same thing. I like it. Keep it up. Put some emotes in there, too. Get some poggers going on. 5 on the recess? Yeah, that's a good representation for sure. Alright, what the hell is this one? Princess Bubblegum and Earl of Lemongrab. I don't remember what this is from, but that's pretty good. Holy yellow face, dude. That's kind of hilarious. That is good. Unacceptable. Oh, that guy. Here's Beef Mode with the Batman. I gotta say a 5, man. He looks exactly like Bruce Wayne. He looks exactly like Bruce Wayne. What's this? I walked around with a broom and just swept stores. So, this costume on a regular would be like maybe like a 2, right? Because there's not a lot into it. But the fact that you went around to all random stores and started sweeping them makes it a 5. Makes it a 5. All right, chat. I'm going to randomly pick 3. And then you guys get to decide who the ultimate winner is for the gifted sub. And if you're already a sub, then you can just choose to gift it to somebody else. Two puss to shave your head, lose points. True. All right. 3 random picks. Spaghetti. The Belchers. Fuck. Hang on. I'm in a new... Fuck. How can we do this? Okay, we can't do spaghetti because that's not fair because spaghetti's just obviously going to win. Okay, let's do... Pretty, you get... I'm going to leave it up to you. You get to decide. Which one do you want to submit for the top 3? Do you want the Stan's family or the Belchers as your submission? Clomp, for you, it's Earl of Lemon and Princess Bubblegum. And Beef Mode, Sweeping Guy. South Park? Okay. I mean, South Park's probably an easy win. Okay, chat. Here we go. Are you ready? Drum roll, please, producers. Okay. Everybody, right now, I want you to type a 1 in the chat if you think that Sweepy Guy wins the costume contest. Take in mind, he did go around to random stores and start sweeping them. Just pretty pog. No, but look at you. You got a bald cap and painted your face. Type a 2 in the chat if you think that Princess Bubblegum and Earl of Lemon Grab should win the contest, okay? And type a 3 if you think that Stan from South Park's parents should win, okay? 1 for Sweepy Dude. 2 for Princess Bubblegum and Earl of Lemon Grab. And 3 for Stan's parents. You can only vote once. Don't spam. Because then I can't count. It's hard. It makes it hard to count. Stop it, Pretty! Okay, well, I think it's pretty easy dub here. Even the real Glop votes 3. Everybody voted 3. Okay, well, it's it. But Miss Recess was great. I was trying to do it so that I was trying to make it fair so everybody got in. You know what I mean? And then I couldn't do like 5 submissions. Princess. So that okay. The winner is, drumroll please, Stan's parents from South Park.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
You win. Honorable mentions are Recess Girl,
Baba Booey.
Recess Girl, Batman,
Nut.
and last but not least, Spaghetti.
My man.
My name is Jeff.
The actual true winner. That's right. Not Taylor. Spaghetti, true winner. True. Can we, hey, everybody, can we get a Pog U in the chat for Spaghetti, the cat? Okay? I want to gift my sub to Spaghetti. Well, if you make Spaghetti an account, we can do that. But everybody, guys, all of you, claps and hearts. I'm going to do it myself. Claps and hearts in the chat for everybody who was brave enough to post your pictures up here for the contest in the Discord. Again, guys, it does take courage to put yourself out there, and I appreciate you all for joining in, okay? The winners are Apple 22 and Pretty. So Pretty, you can choose somebody to gift your sub to, or I can gift it at random. Tell me now and I'll do the gift it. Who would you like it to go to? Shit, I can't see what you're typing. Gifted at random? All right. Who will get the sub? Let's see. Boom. Purchase successful.
Whoa,
yeah.
nice.
Very nice. It went to Toxic Yeti. Congratulations. And thank Pretty for that gifted sub. Don't thank me. Thank Pretty. Because technically her sub to gift. Too much pressure. Well, it went to Caleb. Caleb's Toxic Yeti. So there you go. All right, chat. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and listening. Thank you, audio listeners. If this is one of the ones that makes it onto Spotify and the other audio platforms, this is taking place Halloween night in the year of 2020. Thank you so much for listening. Sorry for the scuffness, but not really, because we're always scuffed, so suck it. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to the very first, but not last, annual Halloween special of the Smoking Room Podcast. And thanks again to all of our guests who joined us. Pretty, Clomp94, Quotes of 666, my man Soul Unscripted, and I think that's I think that's everybody, right? Did anybody else come on that I missed? If so, I'm really sorry. I'm the liquor's starting to kick. I'm 2 doobies in. We're feeling good.